beautiful people. I just wanted to take a moment and hop on here to share a deeper insight to the beautiful piece of writing that I shared with you all this morning, that come from an experience that I had with an incredible lady yesterday. So I penned that beautiful piece of writing. It's all going into this lovely journal that is then going to be alchemized in some wonderful experiences and ways. And I've got all this kind of stuff moving through me about storytelling circles and sharing some stories and unraveling the stories and getting into the deeper wisdom. You know, for as long as I can remember, medicine stories have been woven really deeply into my consultations. If you've had a consultation with me, you would have probably experienced one of the many medicine stories that move and flow through me from all sorts of experiences and conversations that I've had with the innate. So I wanted to take a moment and share with you some of what's going to happen as we move forwards, and also to unlock that beautiful piece of writing that we shared this morning. As I say, it come from a wonderful experience yesterday with a really incredible lady. So what you seek to serve, you have already served. What you seek to serve, you have already served. I'm wondering how that lands with you. How does that speak to you? How does it land within your heart? What does it say? What does it speak? What is it unraveling, unlocking? What is it inspiring when you hear those words? What you seek to serve, you have already served. Now, let's just unlock a very short medicine story that is deeply rooted into that. Had an experience probably 3 years ago, around about that time. I know it was in amongst the craziness that was going on in the world at the time. The world has remained crazy ever since. And there's some beautiful things happening too. But within that time, I had a lady say to me, so how long have you been doing this work? When did you learn it? How long have you been doing it, and when did you learn it? And I remember hearing Spirit laugh, you know, and they literally, you know, broke into laughter, almost like there was this there was almost like this giggling that happened around me. And I remember smiling myself, because I could absolutely feel what they were saying in response to that question. I remember kind of looking down and then looking back up with this really cheeky grin. And part of me wanted to say about 3 weeks. Because I could feel the sense of humour moving through me. I could feel the innate being really cheeky. And then I said, do you know what? I said, Spirit have said, you know, it's a ridiculous notion to think that what we do at the level we do, that it could be just learned within this lifetime. So when you think about those words, what you seek to serve, you have already served. Meaning that when you're coming at this from that enriched place, that all of that wisdom, and you know, you're in partnership with the divine, and you're in partnership with the innate, and you're in partnership with Spirit, there's no way that it can be just learned within this lifetime. It is not at that level then about learning. It is about remembrance. That actually, in fact, you know, you can't have just learned it in this lifetime. You have done it for the many lifetimes before. What you seek to serve, you have already served. You know, it's like this whole thing of like, there are so many medicine people walking around the planet, and we're all being called into deep service, and it's about that sense of remembrance. And sometimes, you know, we sit on the fence with it, we're kind of in it, we're out of it, we're not sure, we kind of lack our own we lack belief in our own ability. Spirit really believe in you, so maybe it's about you believing in yourself. You know, some of that plays out, and the other thing that does play out within that, of course, is the witch wound. You know, it's like it's been bound, it's closed down, you're kind of hiding your light under a bushel, you're kind of taking a few feet forwards, a few feet back, you're kind of hovering in that place of leadership. And there's so many reasons why that could be playing out, and absolutely the witch wound is a part of it. But you know, we're living in a time where we are being called into remembrance. We're here not to fear these times, we're here to shape them. So what you seek to serve, you have already served. There we are, just a small piece of that medicine story, and the whispers from the divine going forwards, you'll see them dropping, and then we're just going to unlock some story around it as well, which will be really, really beautiful. I think so. We've got some exciting things that, you know, these days I don't feel that I run this. Absolutely, it is, you know, as I always say, you know, we're working for the hugest, fastest, greatest organisation known, you know, which is a really, really beautiful thing, especially when we drop into that place of a partnership. So they've got some beautiful plans, just like I say, story circles, and then unlocking the medicine teachings from those medicine stories. Like sharing, debating, share the story, and then let's get it amongst the circle, and what do we feel. So I wonder what you feel with those words and with this story. I love to hear. Please share it with any friends that you know that could really benefit from that as well, especially about the witch wound and about service and all of that good stuff. Anyway, I'm going to leave that with you because I wanted this to remain short. And last thing I'm going to leave you with, we are on the eve of Imbolc. Although I always say these things are more than just a day, they are a tide of time. But being on the eve of Imbolc, I'm going to light this candle. Always use a match when I'm lighting candles magically. And may the light of Brigid bless your half side, bless your altar side, bless your heart, and bless your life. And as I always say, keep shining, keep shining. And maybe tonight you could light a candle and just very gently bless those that you hold dear, bless those that hold you dear, bless your home and bless your hearth. Take care, guys. See you very soon. Keep shining.